Alright, welcome back, y'all. It has been probably been a few days. Just been busy. A lot of stuff's been going on, and yeah. But let's get back into it. This is gonna be a long one. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one, so just buckle in. Alright. And Abram, chapter 24 here. Genesis chapter 24. And Abraham was old and well stricken in age, and Jehovah had blessed Abraham in all things. And Abraham said unto his servant, the elder of his house, that ruled over all that he had put, I pray thee, thy hand under my thigh, and I will make thee swear by Jehovah and God of heaven and God of the earth, that thou wilt not take a wife for my son of the daughters of the Canaanites among whom I dwelt, but thou shalt go into my country and to my kindred, and take a wife for my son Isaac. And the servant said unto him, peradventure the woman will not be willing to follow me unto this land. Must I need bring thy son again unto the land from whence thou camest? And Abraham said unto him, Beware thou that thou bring not my son there again. Jehovah, the God of heaven, whom took me from my father's house and from the land of my nativity, and who spake unto me, and whom sware unto me, saying, Unto thy seed will I give the land. He will send his angels before thee, and thou shalt take a wife from my son from thence. And if the woman be not willing to follow thee, then thou shalt be clear from this my oath. Only thou shalt not bring my son there again. And the servant put his hand under the thigh of Abraham his master, and sware to him concerning this matter. And the servant took 10 camels of the camels of his master, and departed, having all goodly things of his master in his hand. And he arose and went to Mesopotamia, unto the city of Near. And he made the camels to kneel down without the city by the well of water at the time of evening, the time that women go out and draw water. And he said, O Jehovah and God of my master Abraham, send me, I pray thee, go speed this day, and show kindness unto my master Abraham. Behold, I am standing by the fountain of water, and the daughters of the men of the city are coming out to draw water. And let it come to pass that the damsel to whom I shall say, Let down thy pitcher, I pray thee, that I may drink, and she shall say, Drink, and I will give thy camel drink also. Let the same be she that thou hast appointed for thy servant Isaac, and thereby shall I know that thou hast shown kindness unto my master. And it came to pass before he had done speaking that, behold, Rebekah came out, whom was born of Bethuel, the son of Michael, Michal, the wife of Nahor, Abram's brother, which her pitcher upon her shoulder. And the damsel was very fair to look upon, a virgin, neither had any man known her. And she went down to the fountain and filled her pitcher, and came up. And the servant ran to meet her and said, Give me to drink, I pray thee, a little water from thy pitcher. And she said, Drink, my lord. And she hasted and let down her pitcher upon her hand, and gave him drink. And when she had done giving him drink, she said, I will draw from thy camel also, until they have done drinking. And she hasted and emptied her pitcher unto the trough, and ran again unto the well to draw, and drew for all his camels. And the man looked satisfied on her, holding his peace to know whether Jehovah had made his journey prosperous or not. And it came to pass, as the camel had done drinking, that the man took a golden ring of half a shekel weight, and 2 bracelets for her hands of 10 shekels weight of gold, and said, Whose daughter art thou? Tell me, I pray thee, is there room in the father's house for us to lodge in? And she said unto him, I am the daughter of Bethuel, son of Michael, whom she bare unto Nahor. She said moreover unto him, We have brought straw and provider enough, the room to lodge in. And the man bowed his head and worshiped Jehovah. And he said, Blessed be Jehovah, the God of my master Abraham, who had not forsaken his loving kindness and his truth toward my master. As for me, Jehovah had led me in the way to the house of my master's brethren. And the damsel ran and told her mother's house according to those words. And Rebekah had a brother, and his name was Laban. And Laban ran out unto the man unto the fountain. And it came to pass, when he saw the ring and the bracelet upon his sister's hand, and when he heard the words of Rebekah his sister, saying, Thus spake the man unto me, that he came unto the man and said, Behold, he was standing by the camel at the fountain. And he said, Come in, thou blessed of Jehovah, wherefore stand thou without? For I have prepared the house, the room, and the camel. And the man came unto the house, and he ungirded the camel, and he gave straw and the provider for the camels, and the water to wash his feet, and the feet of the men that were with him. And there was set food before him to eat, but he said, I will not eat until I have told mine arid. And he said, speak on. And he said, I am Abraham's servant, and Jehovah hath blessed my master greatly. And he is become great, and he had given him flock and herds, and silver and gold, and men servants, and maid servants, and camels, and asses. And Sarah, my master's wife, bare a son to my master when she was old, and unto him had he given all that he had. And my master made me swear, saying, Thou shalt not take a wife for my son of the daughters of Canaanites, in whose land I dwell, but thou shalt go unto my father's house and to my kindred, and take a wife for my son. And I said unto my master, Peradventure the woman will not follow me. And he said unto me, Jehovah before whom I walk will send his angel with thee, and prosper thy way, and thou shalt take a wife for my son of my kindred, and for my father's house. When shalt thou be clear from my oath, when thou comest to my kindred? And if they give her not to thee, thou shalt be clear from my oath. And I came this day unto the fountain, and said, O Jehovah, the God of my master Abraham, if now thou do prosper my way which I go, behold, I am standing by the fountain of water, and let it come to pass that the maiden that cometh forth to draw, to whom I shall say, Give me, I pray thee, a little water from thy pitcher to drink, and she shall say to me, Both drink thou, and I will also draw. For thy camel, let the same be the woman whom Jehovah had appointed for my master's son. And behold, before I had done speaking in my heart, behold, Rachel came forth with her pitcher on her shoulder, and she went down unto the fountain and drew. And I said unto her, Let me drink, I pray thee. And she made haste and let down her pitcher from her shoulder, and said, Drink, and I will give thy camel drink also. So I drank, and she made the camel drink also. And I asked her, and said, Whose daughter art thou? And she said, The daughter of Bethuel, Nahor's son, whom Michael bare unto him. And I put the ring upon her nose, and the bracelet upon her hands, and I bowed my head and worshipped Jehovah. And behold, Jehovah, the God of my master Abraham, who had led me in the right way to take my master's brother's daughter for his son. And now if ye will deal kindly and truthfully with my master, tell me, and if not, tell me, that I may turn to the right hand or to the left. Then Laban and Bethuel answered and said, The thing proceeded from Jehovah. We cannot speak unto thee bad or good. Behold, Rebekah is before thee. Take her and go, and let her be thy master's son's wife, as Jehovah had spoken. And it came to pass that when Abraham's servant heard these words, he bowed himself down to the earth unto Jehovah. And the servants brought forth jewels and silver, and jewels of gold, and jewels of raiment, and gave unto Rebekah. He gave also her brother and her mother precious Precious things, and they did eat and drink, he and the men that were with him, and tarried all night. And they rose up in the morning, and he said, Send me away unto my master. And her brother and her mother said, Let the damsel abide with us a few days, at the least 10. After that she shall go. And he said unto them, Hinder me not, seeing Jehovah had prospered my way. Send me away that I may go to my master. And they said, We will call the damsel and inquire at her mouth. And they called Rebekah and said unto her, Wilt thou go with this man? And she said, I will go. And they sent away Rebekah their sister, and her nurse, and Abraham's servant, and his men. And they blessed Rebekah and said unto her, Our sister, be thou the mother of thousands and 10,000, and let thy seed prosper. The gate of those that hate. Hold on. Our sister, be thou the mother of thousands and tens of thousands, and let thy seed prosper. The gate of those that hate them. And Rebekah arose, and her damsel that, and they rode upon the camels and followed the man. And the servant took Rebekah and went his way. And Isaac came from the way of Beer-lahai, for he dwelt in the land of the south. And Isaac went out of Mediterah in the field at the eventide, and he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, there were camels coming. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she alighted from the camel. And she said unto the servant, What man is this that walketh in the field to meet me? And the servant said, It is my master. And she took her veil and covered herself. And the servant told Isaac all the things that he had done. And Isaac brought her unto his mother Sarah's tent, and took Rebekah, and she became his wife. And he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. Okay, all right. Like I said, it was a long one. But what I got from it was that go with God wherever you go. I'm assuming that God told Abraham not for him to allow Isaac to wife the Canaanites. So he told his servant, hey, go back to my hometown. Pick up, I don't know why they did it like that, but it was like pick up one of people from my family. So, hey, I don't know. But that, I guess that's how it was back then, but I don't know. But like it was long distance. Like it wasn't like, I guess, well, I don't know. I ain't gonna come up with nothing. But yeah. But the servant went and he prayed, And before he can even finish praying, she came out. And everything happened according to what needed to happen. So, therefore, I wouldn't say it's destiny, because the servant had the option to like never go there. Like, he could have just act like he never made it, he never came back. So free will is always the option, is always a option, but what needed to happen happened, and everything happened accordingly. Do want to point out that he took her into the tent, and that was pretty much basically it. It wasn't no, like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave that alone though. But yeah, just all I got from it really is like, just go with God, and whatever you need to do, you walk it out so God can be God and do what he needs to do. Because the servant really didn't do anything but pray and was like, just show me the right person, and he went to it. So he was being obedient. He was being obedient to his master, and he was being obedient to God. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got from that. Now, on to other news. Today is the 20th of January. When did it go off? 17th? Hold on, y'all. Okay, 9, 18. Okay. So, TikTok went off 9. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of America. Okay. Just say that. So when it went off for me, it was like 9 something. 9 something. Next day, around 10 or 11, comes back on. Then today, wait, not today. Oh yeah, today, yeah. Today, is inauguration day. Okay, I didn't watch it. I just saw some things on TikTok. Hold on, give me 1 second. I just saw some things on TikTok. But I'm not gonna really speak too much on the Instagram part, but I will speak on the TikTok. Look, if, in my opinion, bro, if it's going to be kind of sold, or it's going to be put in like an American company, you know, I'm not really, I don't know, I'm not rocking with it, because what happened with Twitter. I mean, Twitter was good for me. I would just go for news. It wasn't as addictive as TikTok. I'll be very honest. TikTok is a little too addictive. I had got off of it, you know, just to be more productive. You know, I like productivity and being able to get things done. TikTok, you be sitting there, you be like, it'd be 5 videos, and then you went from 5 to 50. You feel me? So, oh, I'm being nosy. Okay, but the thing is, when Elon bought TikTok and made it X, I didn't really see any too deep of a change. But everybody was saying, oh, it changed. I didn't see too much deep of a change until, like a few days ago. And then I kind of realized, like, you know what? This not what it used to be. It's not. So, if TikTok does have someone in America buy this and control parts of it, or control enough to where they can put their agenda out there, it's not going to be the same. And at the end of the day, you know, I do think business wise, if you gonna sell it because of money, get your money up front, because on the back end it's gonna be a little light. Because I do feel a lot of people will just get off the app. I don't know. I'm hearing the wall bang anyway. Yeah, bro. That's on the business front. On the people front, yeah, it's not gonna be the same. It does seem to be kind of the same, because people still like talking wild. Are they talking about stuff it's not too wild, but it does seem kind of the same, but it looks a little off, or like it just seems kind of different. But yeah, man, it's not gonna be the same. And then the repercussions of having it shut down, just in that moment of time, people were kind of awakened to like the rest of the world. And it seems like a lot of Americans are now like, oh, we've been living like in a lie, like for real. Like, they was like, at first it was like, oh, I think maybe, oh, it can't be true. And now it's like, oh my God, wow. You know, so, I mean, I've already kind of knew that, but it does give a better perspective, and now it's just like, it's just clear. Okay, so everybody freaking out, I understand, I get it. To all the atheists, I don't know, do whatever you gotta do, I guess. To all the Christians, don't freak out. Just be calm. God has always got you. God will continue to have you. And all you need to do is be obedient and listen. Okay? I've been trying to hear God's voice better so I can be obedient. But when you start being able to hear it, be obedient. Even if it's something out of the blue, or something like, what? Do it. Okay? Nothing but positivity and greatness can come out of it, because God told you to do it. So go do it. But with me, I'll be having like let's say I hear something and I'm like, is that God? Are you sure? huh? And I feel like I feel like Jesus be like, you know what I mean? So, and then he just kind of like, I'm gonna let you figure that out then, cause I told you, but you're not listening. And that's another form of disobedience. You might be thinking that you just not acting or responding, or you don't know who it is or not. You don't know if it's your inner thoughts or God speaking or Jesus speaking. But you are, like, you're contemplating, but you're still being disobedient because now you like stuff. You know what I mean? So, study, seek approval, get closer, pray, read, listen. You know, a lot of, I don't know about a lot of people, but I've heard to get closer to God, you gotta be brokenhearted. God's close to the brokenhearted. I don't like crying, so no, I'm not saying. It's just, look, me and God relationship, we gotta figure that out. You know what I mean? So whatever you and God got going on, y'all keep doing it. Grow with Him and be obedient. That's all I gotta say. And I'm trying to be obedient too. But don't panic. The government's, you know, but you will be okay, because God always got you. He will take care of you as long as you believe Jesus died. Wholeheartedly believe now. Don't be like, oh, Jesus died for my sins, and then next second you like, oh, I'm worried, I'm scared. You can't be worried, you can't be scared. God took all that care. God died on the cross for your sin. God died on the cross for you not to worry, not to be scared, not to be afraid. So just chill and let God be God. Let God do His thing. He gonna protect you. You don't gotta do nothing other than pray and believe. Pray and believe now. That's it. Okay. And if He tell you something, do it. You know. But other than that, you know. But I ain't gonna lie, I do kind of want to move. But yeah, y'all be safe. Stay blessed, stay alert. Love y'all, love all my haters, love all my supporters. Keep God in your life, and stay strong.